Hi guys, happy Friday. So I'm about to hand off my last car for the day. Excuse my really tired face. It's been a few days of no sleep. But let me show you guys how clean I like to try to keep my cars before every single rental, and exactly kind of what they look like before they go out and the things that I check for. So this is how clean I think that Turo's cars should be, and that's the standard that we should set for the marketplace. And also I'm really particular about my cars being clean, so let's take a look. Okay, so this is my C300 getting ready to go out on its rental. I was just doing the check-in photos. So I always make sure that my rims are really nice and clean, no brake dust build up, and then of course the car got a fresh car wash and a wax. So it's all nice and shiny, and I like to keep them really clean because it makes it so much easier to spot any damage. And before every rental, I like to hang on to a damp towel. And while I'm doing my check-in photos, I just like to check and see if there are any last spots that I might have missed. But take a look, all the carpets are vacuumed, and then I always make sure that this little crevice where the seat extends doesn't have any dirt buildup in it. Clean cup holders, and then always a clean center console, and that's a charger that I have in there. And then just no trash, like don't leave trash in the doors or in the cup holders or in the center console. And like make sure your door handles are clean, because that's gross. And then my other big pet peeve is right here, usually on the driver's side and passenger side window, there's always handprints, because this is usually where people open and close the door from. So I always wipe this part down, because during the day you can see those handprints and it's gross. And then I just do a quick run through. So back seat super clean, no shoe marks. I hate it when there's dirty shoe marks, especially when you have black on the inside of the car. It's like right here, I forgot to wipe this down, so that's why I like to keep a cloth. So this looks all nice and clean. Seats are vacuumed, seats have been wiped down. And then on this window, I just spotted some handprints as well. So a damp towel is really your best friend. It cleans everything. And then also, you want to make sure that you have a clean trunk as well. I think that's an area that people really forget about. I always leave a few car towels in the car just in case anyone needs it. And then if I'm being really picky, I'll wipe down this area too. That's another area where dirt builds up. So that is pretty much how clean my cars are before every single rental. So when a person steps into this car, they know that I care about it, and they will bring it back the same way or close enough. Yes, this is really how clean all my cars are every single time. And I would challenge somebody to rent one of my cars randomly, and you'll see that this is really how clean they are every single time. No matter which car it is or when you're renting it, this is just how I've always done it and how clean I think that they should be. And it's also because I drive these cars, and I would just hate to drive a gross car that hasn't been properly cleaned. And I think that's what I've seen the most when I rent cars on Turo, is that they're not cleaned very well. So, you know, we got to step up that standard and really take care of our cars, not only for our guests, but even for ourselves, because who wants to drive a dirty, gross car? And another point is, rain or shine, you should keep your cars clean. Just because it's raining does not give you a pass to not clean your car. A lot of people always ask me why I wash my cars right before it's gonna rain. And I am a big believer in washing my cars before it rains. Obviously, because the car washes are closed when it rains, but I believe that if you wash your cars before it rains, it gets that nice coat of wax. Well, of course, depending on where you're getting your cars washed, but I always do the washes that apply the wax on it. And I think just from over time of washing my cars so much, they have so much wax on it that when it rains, my cars stay clean. They don't actually build up dirt. If your car is already dirty and then it's raining on top of that, it's just gonna become really messy. The dirt that was already on there is just gonna kind of spread, and it's gonna look dirtier than it was before it rained. So I always make sure that my cars are washed before it rains. That way if they're outside sitting, they stay clean even if it rains, and then when they get a rental, they still look clean before they have to go out. So don't let the rain be an excuse. Wash those cars, people. Keep them clean inside and out, and trust me, your renters will love that, and they will reciprocate that majority of the time. If they see that your car is clean and that it's well taken care of, I promise you, like 90% of the time, that is how people will bring it back or close to it, and it works. So that's how my cars have remained in such good condition, even after having them for so long. It's because I take really good care of them. So in turn, my guests will take really good care of them as well. All right, guys, happy Friday. Hope you guys all have a great weekend ahead. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.